There are changes in the land of tomorrow.
Princess and Bear here. Today we find ourselves in Magic Kingdom because we are indeed in search of tomorrow's land.
We're going to Cosmic Ray's Starlight Café.
Yes, I saw some things in the stars that saying the menu has changed recently. And as your number one choice of foodie entertainment, we're here to try the foodie items with Sonny Ray, so you don't have to. She's vegan. I'm not. I'm gonna see if he'll give me a job.
It's time to foodie and chill.
Disney, don't think I don't see what you're doing here. You close the Carousel of Progress, but then you add new food to Cosmic Rays in order to get us to visit Magic Kingdom more. I peeped the game. I respect it, even. We're very excited about the changes to Carousel of Progress. We're always excited for anything to change because change is the way of these parks. Better food would be a better change, but I'll take some change, you know. We can't wait for Walt in there. Now, I just need you to upgrade the People Mover, upgrade the live floor, reopen Stitch, change Autotopia to electric cars. Small changes. Space Mountain 2. Get on it. As big as the cosmos is, even the smallest changes matter. What kind of change would summon us here to Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe just for the community? Honestly, a few things. Bun changes on most of the sandwiches. Now the brioche is slightly changed. Now are you telling yourself, is that a big enough change for us to come here? For you guys, anything. We go through great lengths to make sure that you can give you the most up-to-date information as possible. Maybe this is the bun change that finally changes the way that I feel about Cosmic Rays. I throw a lot of shade at Cosmic Rays, basically anytime I open my mouth. So I at least owe it to Cosmic Rays and Sonny Ray himself to at least give them a chance to break my heart yet again. I mean, this place used to be a McDonald's, but you know what? They're efficient and they're still one of the busiest quick service, still the busiest quick service in all of Walt Disney World. And if you've ever been here, you already know that's true. So, since we're just checking out a bun change, I went with their grilled chicken sandwich. I have grilled chicken, all nice and griddle marked with their garlic aioli and bits of bacon. Bun feels nice and springy. It feels like a bun. Doesn't feel stepped on or sat on or plucked out of like the trash cosmos. I will give it to them that the bun is as soft as the light from the moon on a clear night. One of those nights you can see the stars and the moon is that bright circle. The bun is that soft. The chicken, it's still just the chicken. It's not moist, but it's not all the way dry. And it feels like they put a copious amount of the garlic aioli on here so that you can't tell one way or the other. You can't fool me. It's just mayo and garlic. Trying to cover up from the fact that, well, your chicken is subpar fast food chicken. Arby's, it is not. Chick-fil-A, it will never be. But the one thing about Cosmic Rays is it doesn't actually pretend to be anything other than what it is. A place that will feed you the food that you order as quickly as you can pick it up and take it back to your table if you can find said table. And that ain't easy in here. There are tons of people right now looking around for a table open up just so they can pounce on it. That and it is also pouring down rain outside, so I understand. But there is bacon on this chicken sandwich. The bacon is a literal nothing burger. It does amount to some level of crunchiness, but if you wanted to say that it's not bacon, it's just crunchy paper, I would probably believe you because it's just that level of chicken sandwich. The biggest problem with Cosmic Rays, as classic as it is, as many hearts as I know this place has loyal to it, Magic Kingdom's a big place, and there are other places to eat here, which always begs the question, if I can eat at other places, why would I eat at Cosmic Rays? And a lot of you have told me it's for Sonny Ray. That's not good enough. You can walk in here and see Cosmic Ray or Sonny Ray for free. You don't got to eat here. Pecos Bill is right across the park, and the food is so much better. It's the most average of average, which is what I expect a place that used to be McDonald's to actually be. Am I on a soapbox and ranting for no reason right now? Yes, but I came here for you guys, so yeah, I'm gonna rant a little bit. 2.5 out of 5 stars.
The Impossible Asteroid sandwich, or patty melt, I should say, has been reimagined. It looks like less onion, more cheese, less sauce. Now, I did get the sauce on the side, and I will tell you, having had it with some fries, it's a little more smoky than I remember. Now, I do like to get extra so I can do a dip like at Pop Century. Cheers to a sandwich. I had a good portion of onion in my bite, and it still tastes really bland. I think if you don't dip it in the extra sauce, you're not really getting a lot from it. It's just bread and like impossible, and everything else is just kind of secondary to those two overpowering flavors. I don't know, I've never really liked this sandwich. Like, it's been okay a couple of times depending on how you get it, but this iteration I'm not that huge of a fan of. I would give it a 2.75, maybe like a 2.95 out of 5. It's not my go-to. I would definitely much rather have that Southwest black bean burger over at Pecos Bill. I think my favorite place as a vegan to get quick service here at Magic Kingdom is either Pecos Bill or Columbia Harbor House at this juncture. I wouldn't really want to go anywhere else. I would probably pick table service over all the things, like the Plaza. Go to the Plaza. It's about the same price anyway.
From this point on, this is the officially Princess and the Bear only say positive things about Starlight Cafe challenge. To me, and me personally, it's biggest hater. There's nobody, absolutely nobody, and I'm willing to put that to a test, that hates this place more than I do. But you know what? To that challenge, I'm going to say only positive things. So we have the Impossible and Patty Melt. You have this beautiful, gorgeous display of slop on a bun. You have this beautifully, articulate, we want you to believe that it's buttered, but it's not actually buttered bread. That takes skill to make something look buttered that's not actually buttered. I applaud them from that. And it's a thick boy. Look at that. It's like beefing. I haven't seen beef curtains that beautiful in all of my decades on this planet. It's looking tasty. It's looking beautimous. And they'll give you as much extra plant-based sauce as you want. You can't get that outside of a theme park. Normally, extra sauce is extra. Here, it's free. Now, would somebody tell you that this looks like somebody's face or they got jumped in the back alley of a dark McDonald's on the seedy side of town? Yes, some people would say that. I wouldn't say that, at least not today. I will say that the imitation sort of like mac sauce is great. It's a great dippable sauce. It will apply to anything here that you want to dip it in. If you want to dip your fries in it, you want to dip your burger in it, you want to dip your bread in it. Hell, if you want to dip your chicken sandwich in it, you'll probably do better with that than you will the garlic aioli that is on the chicken sandwich itself. And you get that with the wonderful classic ambiance of Tomorrowland. Is it tomorrow? No, but it's what tomorrow could have been. Say, if you had elected Sonny Ray president. That's a better thing. It's a good thing. Now, the best thing about this patty melt that I can say is it's not the worst thing they've ever had there. That is definitely reserved for the Cuban jackfruit nonsense sandwich they used to have here. Was it jackfruit? What was it? Beyond crumbles and cumin, basically. Supposed to be a sloppy Joe, but it was just, sloppy seasonings on a bun that we have made many jokes about. We actually have a short on YouTube, one of our first from back in the day. Comedy skit videos is just the princess putting a bottle of cumin in between two buns. And that probably still would have tasted better than what they used to have. So this is still an upgrade from years past. Maybe their upgrade slots are filled. I don't know. Maybe they need to respect. But either way, it's a sandwich. Now, I will say that if you want specifically a burger, honestly, the best place for burgers currently fast food-wise in Magic Kingdom, oddly enough, is Pecos Bill. You wouldn't think that would be a place you would go to get a burger, but both plant-based and non-plant-based, that is the place to go. The last thing positive I have to say is it probably won't make you sick because of how often they churn these things through here. They're at least good at making whatever it is. 2.2 out of 5 spots. Now we see the truth. The real reason we came to Cosmic Rays is this brand new dessert, this Asteroid brownie, which would have been a better name, but it is simply the peanut butter and jelly brownie with a white chocolate spaceship on it. Spaceship looks exactly like Asteroid, but they're just calling it a white chocolate spaceship. Your lack of imagination breaks my heart. However, you know, this is probably as close as I will ever get to riding Asteroid because I've never been on it. I don't know why. I've asked, but it's usually too hot or too cold or too wet, or our patience has already run out for Magic Kingdom for the day. So, or they're closed. They went to refurb for a couple years. But, you know, it's classic Asteroid. This feels like something that quintessential Tomorrowland. Get the pieces of nostalgia while you can before we make it something better. That's my motto anyway. So, we're going to cut into this brownie. That's what the people want to see. Peanut butter and jelly brownie with the rings of Astro, what I'm going to call it. I'll tell you what, it don't cut like a brownie. It cut like a mousse. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter can be disguised as a lot of things. I'm assuming the jelly is just like the center. Yeah, jelly in the middle. I see brownie pieces, I see peanut butter, and I see an orange flow very similar to how the ground looks after the rain washes the pollen away here in Magic Kingdom. It really tastes like if you made an Uncrustable out of brownie instead of bread and then covered it in icing. And at least in that case, it's successful. It tastes like exactly what the description says. It's a peanut butter brownie. So there's a chocolate brownie, peanut butter flavor in it, and jelly filling in the middle. I have no idea what the rest of this nonsense is supposed to represent. The icing is just strictly icing. I don't really think it added anything to the flavor. There's no orange flavor in there. It's literally just peanut butter, chocolate, and jelly. That's truth in advertising, and honestly, I'd like to be mad at it, but I can't. It tastes kind of good. It tastes better than most things I've had here. I don't think I've actually had a dessert here that I've liked before, and this one, I wouldn't purchase it myself, but if my friend bought one and they brought more than one fork, I would probably steal a single bite. Just one. Not two. One. And for that reason, because I'm saying that I would, you know, impede on my friend's food, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5 bucks. I'm feeling slightly less than Cosmic.
I don't really think that Cosmic Rays is worth the stop, but it is the busiest restaurant at Walt Disney World, so there's a reason why people stop there. Please tell us in the comments why you stop there or don't stop there, because we would love to know.
Keeping on my Cosmic Rays positivity train, it's busy for a reason. Reason's up to you, but it's busy for a reason. I like that the dessert is good, at least it's decent. It's a place to go for a nice treat. Again, if you want a burger, we definitely suggest going to Pecos Bill Hotel Café because both the black bean burger and the brand new bacon cheeseburger are delicious. So, I mean, unless you really want a chicken sandwich, don't go here.
Might as well just go to Steakhouse 71 if you're going to do that.
Make the walk. But we know what you guys think. I know that Cosmic Rays has a special place in your heart. If I have offended you in any way, leave it in the complaint box, which is the comments down below. As always, if there's anything else you see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, will Bear ever go back into the castle again?
Nope, I'm going to move into the moat like the troll that I am.
Or he'll just yeet himself to the top and get kicked out.
Like Stitch. Stitch. You heard the girl.